All right, everyone, this is my entry into the rib and a side collaboration challenge. What are we calling it? I'm not really sure. Cooking with Corey, Josh, and Babes. Let's do it. Alrighty, I am doing a rib, a country style rib, along with a creamy mac and cheese. This is my sauce that I'm going to put on the country style ribs, and let's get to it. Okay, this is a little Hussein sauce. Hussein sauce, is that the pronunciation? Who the hell knows? But this is a little barbecue sauce. Little barbecue sauce. I'm going to go with a little Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. And of course a little honey. A little honey. That will be my sauce that I will put on my ribs at the end of the cooking. Alrighty, there you go. This is a rather lengthy recipe, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Alrighty, and there's my country style ribs from the loin, I believe. Alrighty, I'd sometimes like a little bit more bone on there, but we got a little bit, and that's good enough for me. Alright, so basically what I want to do to these bad boys, I'm going to do this in 20 minutes, okay? This is the 20-minute version, just like my pork spare ribs I just did. I like that recipe so much. I believe that's Lasse's recipe. I'm going to do these. I'm going to fast cook them 20 minutes. First thing I want to do is put my garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and I want to put them all around the rib. Okay, I got my cast iron skillet, nice and hot. Okay, hot skillet, cold oil. You never want to go cold and cold. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we'll put our ribs in there and we'll start to blacken it. Get a nice char on it before we put it in our 500-degree oven. And we'll cook these about 2-3 minutes on each side. Oh yeah. It's like a zoo of animals here, isn't it? Alright, you see we got a nice browning. Oh yeah. I made this recipe with the pork spare ribs, and I liked them so much. It was an awesome recipe that I'm going to KISS. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm sure we'll get a lot of spare ribs on this challenge collaboration that are, kind of out of this world. This is a basic KISS, keep it simple, stupid recipe, right? Alrighty, there you go. Alright, as you can see, I got my oven on what's that, close to 500 degrees. These are nice and brown, so what we want to do is get this in the oven for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh yeah. And there you go, 20 minutes. The countdown has begun. Alrighty, everybody, good day to all. We are going to Alrighty, and now for our mac and cheese, creamy bacon mac and cheese. First off, we're going to get our bacon cooking, of course. Got my cast iron skillet all smoking and ready to go. And first up we want to do is we want to make a roux. Okay, so how do we do that? We do a little butter. Add to that some flour. There you go. And you just want to watch your flame, okay? You don't want to go too high, you don't want to burn it, so you can adjust your flame as you go. Okay, and you're looking for a thick consistency, almost a chunky consistency, okay? So you can add as you need to add. That's looking pretty good right there. Oh, yeah. And as you go with this, you'll want to cook this for a couple minutes. I'm going to add to it a little nutmeg. Okay, a little nutmeg. That's a little trick. It actually brings out the flavor of the cheese. Okay, so when you're doing a mac and cheese, sometimes I'll put a little nutmeg in there to bring that cheese flavor out. All right, and you'll continue to cook the roux. You don't want to burn it, so just keep an eye on it. I'm going to add a little flour into it to get a better consistency. This is the same as my mac and cheese pie that I made, but this is going to be a little creamier, okay? That was a baked pie, came out awesome. This one I'm going to keep creaming. All right, and from this I'm going to go about a cup and 3/4 of whole milk. And again, you can always add, so there's no right or no wrong. Okay, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to bring this up to simmer and watch it thicken up and go from there. So if it's too thick, you can add a little bit of milk, you can add a little bit of chicken stock. As you'll see in a bit, you can add a little bacon fat. Another little trick that I do. Oh yeah. And as you can see, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to loosen it up a little bit with some of that bacon fat. Why not? Oh yeah. Another great way to loosen this up, if you need be, is the pasta water. Right, so the water that you're using, that you're cooking the pasta in, always want to save a little bit of that to add to your roux to loosen it up. I'm also got some vegetable stock that I had from another cook. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. Why not? There you go. Your flavorings are going to be the seasonings and your cheeses, right? So the extra flavorings that you add with the stocks, with the bacon fat, it's a bonus. Okay, so I got a little salt, and of course I got some fresh cracked black pepper in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Start adding your cheeses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just keep that whisk moving. So you just want to keep working that cheese in it. Raise and lower your flame as you go. The rest of that bacon fat in there. Why not? And a little Romano cheese in there. A little butter in there. Why not? A little grated cheese. Why not? This is going to be a creamy, cheesy mac and cheese, bacon mac and cheese. Okay, and I'm going to add a little milk just to kind of loosen that up a little bit. Why not put a little of this in there? Look at that little jack cheese, little jack cheese. There you go. Drop those bad boys in there. How about a little mozzarella cheese? Why not? Oh yeah. That is looking mighty cheesy and mighty cheesy. And I'm going to go with a medium shell. Got my water all salted. Those shells in there. And we're going to cook these shells al dente, right? It's our bacon. And I'm going to go with some peas. I like peas in my mac and cheese, so I'm going to add them. If you don't like the peas, don't add them. You could put ham in there. You could put anything you want in there. I'm going to go with a little bit more nutmeg to bring out that cheesy flavor. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that cheese. Let's get a little of that salted water from the pasta in there to loosen it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Doesn't take much. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's get our pasta in there, of course. I did a light drain on that pasta, okay? So some of these shells are packing a little water, which will loosen it up also. Basically, from here, you just want to kind of fold it in, right? Are you kidding me? Wow. That is creamy. That is cheesy. Packed with flavor, of course. And right now we're just kind of heat this through. Get some more peas in there. And just kind of heat it through. Okay, and then I'm going to transfer it over to some single serving dishes. And that is looking awesome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh, that is creamy. Oh. Alrighty, and here's my single serving dishes.
Kidding me?
This is homemade mac and cheese. No reason to buy store-bought, right? This is so easy to do. Creamy, cheesy, packed with flavor. Oh. You got these single-serve cups. It's good to little casserole dishes. You can make these up, put them right in the fridge, heat them up as you need them. All right, and of course we want to finish these off with a little cheese on the top, of course. Oh yeah. That way we stick these in the oven. I'm going to put these on the broiler to get them browned on the top while keeping it creamy. A little panko breadcrumbs on the top. Give it that nice crispy texture. Alrighty, and that's it. Alrighty, back to the ribs here. We're about 10 minutes in. What we want to do is flip them over and put some of that goodness in, that good sauce that we made. And we'll start to brush that on at about the 10-minute mark. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is looking good. And we'll get some of that sauce on there. Okay, we brushed the one side already. We're going to finish off this side and cook it for the last 10 minutes or so. Again, these are the 20-minute ribs. And we'll get them in. Okay, we got about 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. And we are done just like that. And there you go. Wow. Oh yeah. And those are looking friggin' awesome. I don't know if I'll ever smoke ribs again. Nah, I'm sure I will. But I do love making them in 20 minutes. And those suckers are reading at 170. They are done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's that look? Not bad, huh? And let's pull out my mac and cheese that I stuck under the broiler. And there you go. Just to heat it up and brown up that panko breadcrumbs. Don't mistake that as burnt. That is crunchy goodness. And there's my plate. 2 ribs. Some mac and cheese. That's the side, baby. And that is a creamy mac and cheese with bacon and peas. Got about 4 or 5 different cheeses in there, I believe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's that look, everyone, huh? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Beautiful. I love these country style ribs. This is from the loin, I believe, from the loin. Oh yeah, they are as moist can be. They are cutting like butter. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I'll be back to the diet tomorrow. I believe I'm down 6 or 7 pounds in about 5 or 6 days. So we'll have to get back onto that. And as I close out on this video, I'd like to thank, I believe it's Cooking with Corey. I'll leave a link down below. And also, I think Josh and Babe were in on this. I may be mistaken, but I think so. This was a good one. Have a good night. Peace.